I love that you brought this up because as a resident living on Mackinac Island, an island with a lot of horses, um, this is something definitely that is not innate to people visiting the island. I think there is a misconception on the islands that the horses are like pets and part of like I mean, they are part of the fun of the island, but it's almost like people, not everybody, but some people come to the island like Mackinac Island is this amusement park, and the horses are something you can interact with. The horses are working horses. So if you were to just come up to a horse and pet a horse or put your child next to the horse to take a picture, the driver's probably going to tell you, don't do that. And it's not because they're being mean, it's because it's not safe. These animals are huge, massive horses. They are incredible horses. They are well taken care of, well groomed, well trained, but they still have their own brain and they still get frightened by things. There's a lot going on the streets of Mackinac Island, especially in that downtown strip where the ferries are coming off and people are coming on and bikes are coming and going and people are supposed to be walking on the sidewalk, but because there's no cars, people are like, we can walk in the middle of the road. It's still an active road, so please don't do that. But when it comes to touching the horses, always ask. And if you get told no, it's not because people are being mean, it's because it's not safe. And there is just a lot of times where it's not a good time to be trying to interact with the horses at all. There might be times where, yeah, absolutely. You have, you do a private tour, you have a driver, and you guys can go to a less busy part of the island and stop. And with the permission and guidance of the driver, you can touch the horses, you can feed the horses, possibly you can take pictures with the horses with the direction of the driver, because the driver is assessing for how is the horse acting, looking for signs of things that horses can do that could be dangerous, like get scared. If something happens and the horse gets scared, you don't want to be accidentally in the way, or, stand behind the horse and then get kicked by a horse. Definitely don't want to do that. So horses are not amusement features of the island. They are an important working part of the island. And it sounds like you understand this concept because you're like, you wouldn't just go up and pet a horse. No, just like somebody's dog, you always ask. Same with a horse, even more so for a horse. Always ask, can I touch the horse? And if the horse is downtown waiting in line and there's a lot going on, that's not the time. You're 9 times out of 10, almost 10 times out of 10 going to be told no, because there's so much going on. The horse just doesn't have the capacity to be interacted with in that way. So feel free to ask, but yeah, probably going to be no. Not that it doesn't happen. And when it does happen, it's really magical and wonderful when it's safe, because we love our horses. We also love our tourists and we love people. So we just want it to be a win-win for everybody.